Hey everybody, welcome back, and here is another of my movie poster collection series. Today is the letter I. Definitely some interesting ones, and actually a couple I almost forgot I actually had. Let's just jump right into it. First up is actually a very cool kind of double feature one. I wish I had more of these because I think they're kind of fun, but they actually tend to be a little pricey. And this one is for I Dismember Mama and Blood Spattered Bride. And I love how it advertises that you can get a little upchuck cup. That would be actually kind of a cool collectible to have, an original upchuck cup. Next up is the infamous I Spit on Your Grave poster. This was one I got actually not too long ago, and obviously it's one of the most iconic ones, at least, you know, as far as exploitation films go. And if I'm not mistaken, was it actually proven that it was actually a very young Demi Moore who posed for the poster? I don't know. I thought that had actually been confirmed, but I don't know. If you guys know for sure, definitely let me know. Next up is for a comedy I think is hilarious, and that is for Ice Pirates. It's one I saw as a kid, and I don't know. I guess it's just one of those movies that definitely works when you're a kid because, I don't know, it's just goofy and it's funny and I don't know. It's a lot of fun. Next one is for the Clint Eastwood film In the Line of Fire. I think this is one that I got in a lot. And luckily it's in very good condition. Next one is In the Mouth of Madness. That's one of the John Carpenter ones. You know, I'm trying to collect almost all of the John Carpenter films. So almost there. So definitely happy to have In the Mouth of Madness. Next up is for Inception. This was one I actually got like super cheap and really happy to because obviously, as I've mentioned before, I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan. I definitely have the poster for a couple of his movies. Next one is for The Incredible Melting Man, and I don't know, it's just one of those again. I think, you know, sort of growing up, you know, seeing the VHS and everything. This was a poster I was actually after for a while, and then when I finally got one, all of a sudden then I saw it like everywhere. Next one is for The Incredible Torture Show. Now, I can't remember actually if I did this in the B or not, but this is actually Bloodsucking Freaks. The original version of Bloodsucking Freaks is The Incredible Torture Show, before Trauma bought it and then changed the name to Bloodsucking Freaks. And I found a poster of the original title. And what's also cool is that it's tri-folded, so it was never folded down the middle, which is really nice. Next one is a teaser poster for ID4 Independence Day. I think this was in a lot. Next one was one I was very happy to get, and that is for Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and I managed to actually find from a reputable seller a rolled one, which is really cool because, you know, most of the time you find them kind of folded. You know, on occasion you do find a rolled one, and I just happened to luck out. Not only was it rolled, I got it for a good price, and also have a lobby card set for Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, which is really cool. It's the one I got many years ago, actually from Lucasfilm directly, because they when they were clearing out one of their warehouses, they found a bunch of stuff from a bunch of the movies and stuff, and they kind of sold it off kind of cheap. So this was one of them. Next up is an original one sheet for Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. This is one I've actually had for a long time. This was, I think, one of those ones where I got it kind of early in my collecting days. Next one is for Inner Space. I mentioned before how much I love Inner Space, and this is definitely an alternate poster for what I don't remember if this is actually an alternate US poster or an alternate international poster, but printed in the US. I just love that artwork. Now, the weird thing, which I just noticed, is that I actually do have the original one sheet, the one with like the thumb and you see the little pod, you know, kind of there, and I don't have a picture of it. And I don't know where the heck that is. It's probably in a tube in a box somewhere, so you'll have to take my word for it. I actually do have the original US one sheet somewhere. And I also have the original lobby card set, which I got just not too long ago. I love that one of Kevin McCarthy up in the corner with the coat and the cigar. Here's the one sheet for Insidious, which I don't remember getting. Which, I mean, I'm a fan of the film. It's not like, you know, I'm regretting having it or anything. I'm just like, I literally don't remember, that's all. Next up is one I got in a lot, but very happy to, and that's for Interview with a Vampire, which I remember actually when I got the lot, I didn't even know it was in there, and was going through the posters, and I was like, holy crap, that's kind of cool. Next one is the teaser poster for the 1978 version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which is my personal favorite Body Snatchers movie. So this is the teaser poster, and I also have the original one sheet, as well as the original lobby card set. Obviously, I'm a big fan of the film. Next one is probably a very iconic poster because it's so stark, and that is for The Island. Absolutely love that poster artwork. Now, the movie is actually pretty good. It's not as good as I think almost the poster suggests. I still think it's entertaining, but man, that how cool is that poster? Next up is for The Island of Dr. Moreau, the one from 1977. I think this was also one I got in a lot. Next up is for It Came From Outer Space, which is a movie I really, really love. And this is from a re-release from the early 70s. It was around the time they actually re-released some of those early like 3D movies, because I know there was like this, there was Creature from Black Lagoon, and there's at least one other one I'm blanking on. But yeah, it's just, I love the movie. I was really happy to get the poster. This is a special one. This was actually done in the early 90s for the anniversary of It's a Wonderful Life. It's kind of funny. I keep finding different information on the poster. It was not something that was made to be sold like in stores or anything, and as far as people could tell, it wasn't actually done for a theatrical re-release or anything. It was like done for celebrating the anniversary, and I absolutely love the look of it. I love It's a Wonderful Life, so I was really, really happy to have something kind of special, you know, even if it's a little vague as to actually why it was done. Don't care, just love it. And now we get to my It's Alive collection. So first up is the original release of It's Alive, which was done in the early 70s. So I don't know how many of you know this, but actually It's Alive was released twice. The person who was running Warner Brothers didn't really have much faith in the film, so they kind of just threw it out there, and obviously it didn't do well. And then when Warner Brothers got taken over by someone else, Larry Cohen kind of went back and be like, you know, I made this film for you guys. I really think you should kind of think about re-releasing it. And they did, and they came up with a whole new ad campaign. Of course, that is now the one sheet of now the more iconic one with the baby carriage and the, you know, the weird hand. And of course, then it became like this monster hit, you know, so. And I also have two posters for It's Alive 2. I have one under the alternate title of It Lives Again with the cake and the hand, you know, the hand imprint in the cake, as well as the one under the It's Alive 2 with the multiple baby carriages. And then one I lucked out on because technically this went right straight to video, but actually did get, I think, a theatrical release in other countries, and that's for It's Alive 3, Island of the Alive. So this was one I was really happy to get. And then finally for the eyes, I have Tobe Hooper's Invaders from Mars. So I have the original one sheet, and then I also have sort of an alternate one sheet. I don't know. This one may actually be the teaser poster. I'm not sure, but happy to have both. I'm a big fan of Tobe Hooper's remake. It's goofy, it's fun, but I love it. So that's it for the letter I. Some good ones in there that I am going to hold on to, but definitely let me know your thoughts on if you think which ones I should keep and which ones I should probably end up selling. Keep an eye out for the next one, which obviously be the letter J, and I'll get into my Jaws posters in that one. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.